Well, after that disappointing 1-0 defeat here in Somerset, I'm with Glynn Hooper, manager of Cornwall's under-18 side. Glynn, you must be disappointed.
Yeah, very disappointed with the result, I think, first and foremost. But for what the boys did second half, in particular, couldn't be prouder of them.
Now, they put everything into the game, didn't they?
Yeah, very much. First half, Somerset certainly controlled the game better than us. Scored through a penalty, which looked soft, but you know the referee's given it. And but saying that, we had, I thought, 2 really good chances first half, which we didn't take. But I was quite happy to come in at 1-0 down and not concede that second, which, with their dominance of the first half, could have happened. So we regrouped, and second half came out, and we're a completely different side.
So what did you say in that half-time dressing room? Because they really were a different team altogether.
Yeah, we struggled with their midfield 3 rotation, with their 4 getting on the ball a lot, and they just couldn't quite work it out themselves first half. Even with information from the sideline, that's quite difficult as a player to apply information. So we just went back in at half-time and talked them through it, worked on the tactics board with them in how they should manage it. And they managed it superbly, and we totally dominated possession second half along with territory. We just missed that bit of that clinical finish in the end after creating maybe 5 or 6 very good chances. But today wasn't our day in that sport.
The rolling subs seem to work at times for you, when with Turner and Penrose, I noticed in particular. Terrific substitutions. Yeah,
Cam Turner was actually unlucky not to start today. Decision we went with, he's at Hartbury, so wasn't at the combination game, and Ollie Walker done a super job down at the combination game, and we just went with that formation. Unfortunately, Tyler Oliver was carrying a bit of an injury, which we thought he could run off, but it was evident that wasn't going to happen, so we made an early change, and then just needed to switch things around to try things, and it nearly worked.
I mean, as a former goalkeeper, I got to admire your keeper, Gwilym. Tremendous save in the first half to keep you in the game. As you say, 2-0 at half-time could have been difficult.
Yeah, again, the 4, I think it was the one I think you're talking about, was the right-footed shot into the top left-hand corner, which he got across his goal and got a really strong left hand to it and put it out for a corner. So yeah, it was an important save, and kept us in the game, because I think if we went to 2, they would have been able to sit in. But you know, right until the last seconds today, we were pressing for that equaliser, but really disappointed for the lads that they didn't get anything out of the game for the amount of effort, as you said, they put in.
Yeah, I think you can consider, yes, a rotten defeat. Defeat's horrible, but there's an element of promise there, isn't there?
Yeah, it is, and I've just said that to him. I said the dream would be able to bring them all to a club, work with them every Tuesday, every Thursday, whenever, every Saturday, because there's some special talent in there. As you said, we moved things around today. Josh Otto come in and played at fullback today, who I thought was outstanding. Cam Turner came off the bench and contributed massively, as did Josh Penrose when he came on the field. Jack Rapsey came on and tried to link the play for us. So it was a squad performance today. The only change we didn't make was Dan Steadman, the keeper, and that's unfortunate in those situations, that it wasn't going to massively change the course of the game, and that's why that didn't happen. But the 4 that came on, including Alfie Flack, who's 15, and I thought handled the situation ever so well. And respect to the 4 boys that came off as well. No one wants to come off the field to play, but they have to psychologically deal with that, and they do that very, very well.
I like the respect they give Walker in the first half. I heard their bench saying, get on him, but don't get too tight.
Yeah, Ollie's a good player. Very deceptive, very quick. Again, decision making. It's about being put in that situation time and time and time again, and in the end, good players start to make the right decisions more times than not. They're young, and at times they don't make the right decisions, but that's why they're here, to test themselves against the best from another county, because lots of them at their respective clubs are looked upon and missed within their clubs. And as I always say, every time we come away with a county, total respect to all the clubs that release their players and fully support the cause of the county under-18s.
I mean, looking at that today, the county really has got some great footballs there now, isn't it?
They have, and I think if you look at the boys that are on display today, out of the 16 that were there, I think 12 of them are a year young. In fact, 11 of them are a year young, with Alfie Flack being 2 years young. So it is a special group. We know that from them winning the National Cup as under-13s, but we never know how players will develop as they mature. And some players are still with us, and some players haven't developed in the same way. And other players have come through that were late developers. So we're trying to keep an eye on all of that and keep our eyes and ears to the ground. And if there's other players out there that we've missed, we're very keen to go and watch them as well. But at this present moment in time, the 16 players here today, we are absolutely delighted with.
Glynn Hooper, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Dale.